Okay, so we want to go to Inventor 2023 Professional. So once we open this up, we will want to start a new file. So to do that, we will go to the top left, go to File, New, and here you'll normally end up as English US, which will be Imperial, and we want millimeters, so we go down here to Metric, and it gives us the options for metric templates. Every time we come in here, we want to go to metric and standard. Once we click that, we can create, and that'll take us to Inventor where we can create our shapes. So have a play around with this, but I'll show you the basic process. Every time we create a shape, a part for our Jeep, we will go to Start Sketch. We will click the horizontal plane, and that allows us to sketch our shape. So our floor is a rectangle. If you click the center and move out, click and drag and release your mouse, you are able to type your measurements in there. So our floor is 194 by 68, so I can go 68, and if I press tab, it'll select the other dimension box, and in that I can put the other dimension, 194. Now it's bigger than our screen, so we'll have to scroll out and we can see our rectangle. If you want to move it around, you can press your scroll button down and then holding it down, move it around like this. That's if you want. That's the easiest way to make a rectangle with dimensions. Now, if you don't select those dimension boxes and you click the rectangle and you go like this, and then you click without putting the dimensions in there is another way you can do it. So you can come up to the dimension function, click that, click the line, and then drag, and you can see that number there. That is the dimension as it is now. If you just click that, then we can put our number in, which is 194. We can click enter or the green arrow. So we got 194, we need it at 68, so the dimension function is still selected. And as a note, whenever you have the dimension or any of these functions on, it'll be blue. And it'll keep doing that function unless you choose another one, or the easiest way is to press escape. And you can see that that blue is gone. Then I can select other functions. I'm going to put the other dimension on here. Dimension here, click on the line, drag it out, and that's going to be 68. So I can click 68 in there, and I have my rectangle again. So the other two ways that you can have shapes. It's a lot easier if you use the dimension box, but this is the other way. And you will get to use the dimension function, so it's okay. We have our rectangle of our floor, so we can finish the sketch. Scroll out so we can see it. Once we finish the sketch, it sends us into the 3D section. We need to give this some thickness, and to do that we want to extrude. We want to extrude that plane up so we get like that. It defaults to 10 mil. All we've got to do is just type. We don't need to click anything else, we just type, and you can see it changes it to 19 millimeters. So that's our floor. That is 194 by 68 by 19 thick. That's all we need to do for the floor at the moment. So for all of our shapes, all of our parts, once we're at this point where we're happy with it, we can go up to File, Save As. And what I want you to do is, in your OneDrive, I want you to create a folder, name it Jeep or Jeep Parts, and then each part that you have, you'll need to name it so that when you go into that folder, you know where it is. So we've got Jeep Parts, the floor part, and we press save. That's our floor. So we can go to the inside back, which is 62 by 68. Same process. Press File, New. It's already metric, but if it wasn't, then we would select metric, Go to standard part, create. It gives us a clear palette, start sketch, and we get the same views. Click on the horizontal plane, and then we want a rectangle again. So we go down to 2-point center rectangle. It's the easiest one to use. Go to the center, drag, click and drag, and we have got 68, tab 62. Enter. Scroll out so we can see it and have a look. Yeah, so that's our inside back. Now we need to give it some thickness. So we finish the sketch. Scroll out a bit, and then we want to extrude. Again, it'll just go to the normal 10 mil. We want to make that 19. Press OK. Scroll out to have a look, and that is our inside back. So same again, once we finish with our part, we want to file, save as, find our file, our folder that's on our OneDrive, and we want to name that part. Inside back. I can't spell. There you go. So there's 2 parts, and we can do the seat, and we can keep going for those parts. So if you went back into your folder, into your OneDrive, Jeep parts, your floor part is there, your inside back in there, and then you'll get your seats and your engine, your front, back, grille, sides, all those individual parts will be in there. And then later on, we will assemble them together. So that's our basic tutorial on how to create a part, how to extrude it.